There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there watching today. What a great start to the day. Hopefully you are coming down I-70 and coming into Vail to bring dad into Eagle County for Father's Day. It is absolutely great outside today. We've got Eric on his epic morning with Minnie. I'm Michelle Seymour. I'll be your host today. So thank you for joining us. Lots to tell you about. So one of the things we wanted to inform you of going on right now is it's elk calving time of year. So currently we do have some parts of our mountain closed, so all those mama elks can be undisturbed while they have all their little baby calves out there. So a couple of those closures are in Vail are going to be all of the back bowls, Blue Sky Basin, and most of Game Creek. So, be very conscious of that. If you do happen to encounter any of those animals while you are out on any of the trails, just back away and let them have their space so they can have all their little baby calves. And then we also have some of these closures going on in Beaver Creek as well. And it's mainly the western part of the mountain. So some of those closures are going to be over in Arrowhead, Larkspur Bowl, the Village to Village chair. So again, Elkhorn Trail. So again, you're just going to want to back off, let those animals have their space. Again, if you see any, try not to disturb them and give them some space. But there's lots of other stuff going on in Beaver Creek. So this weekend, the Adventure Center opened up at Beaver Creek. So that is so much fun for the whole family. If you go up there, the first place you want to check in really is the Adventure Center because they're going to have your info for everything. If you go up to the base of Centennial Chairlift, you're going to see at the base there, they have putt-putt mini golf, they've got a climbing wall, they've got a bungee trampoline. That was always a favorite of my family. They have some gem panning. And that's really the heart of some of the kid activities right there. But they're also going to have mountain bike rentals. They're going to have fly fishing clinics. Basically anything that you could want to do in the mountains. They're going to have all of your basic information to make reservations and get yourself all set up to have some of these fun family adventures. So we're going to check in with Eric and see what he's going to be up to and where he is out and about today.
Hey, thanks a lot, Michelle. I have come up to the top of my favorite trail section with my consummate partner in crime, little Minnie here. We're just checking out this incredible view, and you can check out incredible views from the top of Vail Mountain now because they are officially open for summer business. So exciting. Happened about a week ago. So it's just the Eagle Bond gondola at the moment, which is the gondola located in Lion's Head that's open. And if you go up there, you're going to discover there is still a significant amount of snowpack. Amazing to see this time of year. So that means the activities are a little bit limited at the moment. However, my absolute favorite activity is up and running, and that is the Forest Flyer gravity-driven mountain coaster. This thing is a blast, safe for kids of all ages, and a great Father's Day exhilarating treat. They've also got the Bistro 14 restaurant that's open with incredible views of the Holy Cross Range, and finally the Simonton observation deck, which is just a short little few hundred steps away from Bistro 14. It just offers a great view of the Holy Cross Wilderness Range, as well as some good little information boards. But they'll slowly be ramping things up as that snow does melt off. At the moment, the gondola is open Monday through Sunday, 9 to 5. And today, real special day, as always on Good Morning Vail, because we get to give away prizes. We've got a great watch and win in store for you. This one includes some Titleist golf balls, so I am sure that any fathers out there will love to see that. But you gotta stick around through the whole show to get to that. But first, we're gonna check in, get a look at your local weather after the break.
Oh, no.
Oh no. For all your car's big O no's, there's always a big O yes. Right now, buy 3, get 1 free on select in-stock tires with paid installation purchase. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Vail's most talented architects, builders, and interior design firms are creating some of the most spectacular homes in America. And our cameras will take you inside these homes and introduce you to Vail's most respected real estate companies specializing in high-end properties. Watch the Vail Home Show each day right here on Vail's TV8 or online. And remember, you can catch this show on the web anytime at vailhomeshow.com.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
That is a look at Spruce Saddle, and everything is starting to get a little bit more green up there, but still so much snow from such a great winter season. But it is starting off to be a lovely morning. Hopefully you are getting up, maybe making Dad some breakfast this day today, getting ready to go play golf or do something fun with Dad. So get out there early and enjoy it, because we're in that pattern right now where we tend to get those afternoon thunderstorms. So it's going to be sunny this morning, and then as we make it into the afternoon, those clouds are going to continue to build. We are going to warm up to about 62 degrees today, so a little bit cooler than what it's been. But again, we have those afternoon thunderstorms moving in. So be prepared and get out there. Just toss an umbrella in your bag and you're going to be good to go. We are going to cool down a little bit more this evening, dropping down to about 40 degrees. Most of those thunderstorms and rain showers should move out through the night. However, again, still a little bit chilly for plants and stuff on the patio, especially if you're at one of those upper elevations. So a great day throughout. Anywhere you're having your Father's Day. We're looking at temperatures of 55 mid-mountain at Vail, 56 Beaver Creek, 50 at Breckenridge, and 60 over in Keystone. So this weather report was brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts. We're going to check in with Eric and learn a little bit about Epic Discovery.
You can always expect to see gorgeous views really anytime you get high elevation here in our valley. And you can see the snow over there. The sun might be too shining on that high peak. That's the backside of Game Creek Bowl. On the other side of that is the Eagle Bond Gondola, and they offer amazing scenic rides and views of our valley, so you don't have to hike up a big hill like I just did. You can just ride in a flying magical car up to the top of Eagle Bond Gondola, and this runs all summer long, all the way through September 2nd. A really great sort of offering that they provide is that kids 12 and under under ride for free with the purchase of an adult lift ticket up the scenic gondola. And at the top of the gondola gives you access to all of the epic discovery activities. Right now it's limited to the incredible Bistro 14 restaurant with amazing views of the Holy Cross Wilderness Range, and then finally the Forest Flyer gravity-driven coaster. But as things melt off, as snow melts off up there, they're going to have a zip line, they've got ropes courses, they've got amazing naturalists by the Walking Mountain Science Center to kind of go on little hikes around the top of the mountain. So it's great stuff over there. They'll be open till September 2nd, 9 to 5, and then just running weekends only after September 2nd. You're not going to want to miss that. Head on over to Vail. And when we get back from a little break, we're going to check in with the Eagle Valley Library District. All aboard!
Step on, take a look around, and take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Welcome to Boone's Wine and Spirits, where we're buying big, selling low, and having fun. This store offers the largest selection of beer, wine, and spirits. Alongside 42 cooler doors, this wide array of choices is accompanied by a knowledgeable staff and 5 in-house sommeliers. You are sure to find something that you cannot live without, or something you just have to try. Come on by, say hello, we hope to see you soon.
If you are not familiar with the incredible resource that we love to call our local library here in the Vail Valley, we have the Eagle Valley Library District, and the things that they do over the summertime to keep the community engaged it's so amazing. And I'm here with Tegan Davis. Good morning.
Good morning.
So it's so exciting to have you here because you guys do programs year round, yes. But in the summertime you really ramp it up, and there's a really good reason behind it.
Yeah, so we put on our summer reading programs from 0 to adult essentially, and we really focus in on the kid aspect, and the reason being is because of the summer slide, which is that if kids aren't engaged during the summer, they will experience a learning loss. So we're trying to keep our community at a learning level so that when they go back into school, they're at the same level as when they left.
I think that so many people probably have experienced that, even just growing up. I mean, you're so excited for summer, you take that time off, and you go back and you're like, what was I doing again?
Right.
Like, how does that work? And so, okay, we have kind of a space theme for this year's summer reading program.
So this year's summer reading program is a universe of stories, and it's all about space. So when we kick off our summer reading program, we're going to throw a Star Wars party, and so that is going to be on in Gypsum on Tuesday, June 18th, and in Eagle and Avon on June 19th.
Nice.
And so we'll kick it off with some Star Wars, and then we'll follow with programming that's all about space.
That is super fun. Okay, so for the younger kids, it is like, what kind of ages are we trying to target with them?
Okay, so for our itty bitties, so 0 to 5, we do have a reading log for them. So even if they can't read on their own, they can still participate. So we encourage parents to go through these little activities with their child, and then when they complete 15, they turn it in, they get a free book, so they still get a prize. And for our older kids who can read, so we have some precocious kindergartners, but usually around second grade, second through sixth, they have a reading log and they keep track, and then they can bring it in weekly and get prizes. And some of the prizes are, of course, a book, but then we have like little rocket launchers. Of course, it's all space themed. A T-shirt, and then for teens, we have much bigger prizes that they can enter into win. And then even for adults, we have prizes for them as well.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about this adult program because I am very interested.
So we have a bingo card that adults can play, and when you get a row of bingo, you can turn it in for a prize, or if you get blackout, we have even a bigger prize. And usually we have gift cards to the Bookworm in Edwards, City Markets, and I believe Costco as well.
Okay, well, I think we can go ahead and sign me up. I have a couple of your library books right now.
Oh, good.
So, I mean, and something that's amazing about this is, you know, not only do you keep the kids engaged, you keep the adults engaged, you keep the community engaged, but it's free.
Yes.
You just have to have your library card.
Well, even if you don't have a library card, you're welcome to all the programs, and you can read inside the library. If you need to check things out and bring it home, that's when you need a library card, and we try to make that process super easy so that everyone can walk away with something.
That is amazing. I can attest to that. I just renewed my card.
Oh, good.
It's officially been 2 years, so it made me really excited to do that. But it's such an amazing resource, and if people want to learn more about the programs that you do for the summertime, you know, the kickoff parties and all those things, where do you send them for more information?
Our website, which is evld.org.
Okay, super easy. Oh, Tegan, well, let's go ahead and just put me on the list.
All right,
I
gotcha.
will be there. And listen, if all of you want to sign up, again, evld.org is the website for more information. Summer reading at its finest. Head on over, sign up, and win some prizes.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
So much snow still at Wildwood in Vail. That's the top of Chair 3 and Chair 7. If you're familiar with Vail in the winter, you'll encounter this in the summertime if you take the Grand Traverse biking trail once all the snow has melted off and the elk calving closure season is over, July 1st. Great barbecue at Wildwood too. Check that out if you're here in the winter. And the snow's going to be melting in no time if we continue to get the same weather that we've had the past couple days and looking forward into the future. That's because not only are we seeing warmer temperatures, but also that afternoon rain really helps to accelerate the snow melt. As we take a peek at the forecast for your Sunday, starting off around 45 degrees this morning. Very comfortable in the sun. It's been a peaceful, very cool walk, and then getting as high as 62 before cooling down to 40 degrees later on this evening. Little chance of precipitation throughout the course of the day. Panning our view out around I-70, comfortable temperatures abound. Denver at 81 degrees, Eagle at 75, and then both Avon and Vail right around the mid-60s, 69 to 67 for each one. And then looking at the 5-day forecast, couple more days of afternoon showers, and then starting on Wednesday, should be sunny prominently throughout the entirety of the day with a lack of afternoon showers. And then looking ahead into the weekend, temperatures will continue to perk up until we get to next weekend. It's going to be a gorgeous week here. And with all that rain that we've been having, the wildflowers are starting to bloom up here at the top of the trail. They're just starting to say hi. So we'll look forward to more wildflowers, and you should look forward to a road report coming up next.
This road report is brought to you by Big O Tires, the team you trust, with locations in Avon, Frisco, Glenwood Springs, and Basalt.
You know, the nice thing about summertime is you don't have to worry about those snow conditions coming over Vail Pass, but that does mean that it is construction season. So there is some major work being done over in Edwards on Spur Road. They are putting in a roundabout that is where the four-way traffic stop is. It's beside the gas house and Riverwalk. So there is a lot of congestion in that area. It's going to take about approximately 8 more weeks to finish this construction project. So you might want to avoid the area during peak times which is going to be in the mornings from around 8 to 9:30 and then from 3 to 5:30. The important thing to know is all those restaurants and shops, they are all still open. So one of the little sneak arounds that I personally like to do is if you're getting off at the I-70 exit and you don't want to come down the Edwards Access Road to, deal with all that traffic, I like to loop around through Singletree and then pop back out on Highway 6 a little further down. So it's a great little sneak around if there is a bunch of traffic back up there. So this traffic report was brought to you by Big O Tires. And thank you for keeping everyone updated on all of the construction going on. So stay with us. There's going to be so much more. If you haven't gotten your dad a Father's Day gift yet, we are going to have the watch and win. And we're going to have some info on some things you can do with dad today, like maybe take him for a nice brunch.
Oh, no. Oh, no. For all your car's big O no's, there's always a big O yes. Right now, buy 3, get 1 free on select in-stock tires with paid installation purchase. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Take a ride on the tram all the way to the Rocky Mountain top. It's awesome! Swing over the canyon, you'll swear you're gonna drop. Thrills, adventure, family fun. Get here just as fast as your car will run. Tons of fun here waiting for you at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum-quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
We are here to engage our member communities and tell them about our programs that we have at Holy Cross, with an emphasis on renewable energy and some of the other energy efficiency programs that we have at Holy Cross. What we've decided to do is provide members a free brat and a free beer. We're going to be doing events at each of our member communities. So in both valleys that we serve, and we encourage you to come, grab a beer, grab a brat, ask a couple questions. So 3 things. We're cleaning up our power supply. We're going to be providing you new opportunities to use electricity in a more environmental and cost-effective way. And we're going to be building up our grid to accommodate all these new demands and also be more resilient, more secure, and frankly, more flexible to meet the challenges that we face going on. We have always, for the last 80 years, strived to provide safe, affordable, and reliable electricity. And none of this new stuff that we're going to do is taken away from that. If anything, it's going to make it better. It's going to make it easier to do so. But we're also going to do it in a way which is more cost-effective, a way that is more sustainable, and frankly, a way that gives you more opportunity. Our goal is to put the power in your hands.
The book report is brought to you by the Eagle Valley Library District. Read, learn, grow.
Nestled in those trees below me, just past that big building, the big hotel down there, is the Avon Public Library. And the Avon Public Library, as well as the Eagle and Gypsum Public Library, make up the sort of family of Eagle Valley Public Libraries. And they're all very heavily technology-focused libraries. They've got Freegal music downloads, they've got digital magazines that they offer all of their members, and a really cool program that they also offer is a brand new text messaging service. So when you become a member of the library, you give them your phone number and they'll text you things like when your book is due back, when your movie, when your video game, whatever you've rented, whenever that's due back, they're going to let you know. They're also going to let you know about any fines that you have. You can extend your reservation for whatever item you've checked out through the text messaging service. You just have to text them back and you'll be in good shape. I'll tell you what, I'm really impressed with where our libraries are going these days. No longer do you have to wonder, am I overdue, or am I being fined, or I don't have time to go back to the library to recheck out this book, then it gets lost under your car seat. It's a whole to-do. But now the library has fixed that with this amazing text messaging service. There's really no reason to not be a member of the Eagle Valley Public Library. For residents and guests alike, if you're just visiting our valley, you can still become a member. They've got great items you can check out for your kids to keep them happy after a long day of hiking or skiing or snowboarding. Check them out, Eagle Valley Public Library. And now we're going to check in with Michelle, get a look at the local weather.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Beaver Creek Resort.
That is a look at patrol headquarters up in Beaver Creek. And again, still so much snow up there. I mean, what an epic season we have had. Just makes me want to get excited and get ready for next season, right? But first, we have to enjoy all these great summer days that we have ahead of us. And today is an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous morning out here right now. It's nice and cool out, but pretty comfortable temperatures. We're going to be warming up into the lower 60s today. So really nice to get outside and enjoy that. We are going to have some thunderstorms coming in throughout the day today. So get out early and go enjoy it, because as we move into this cycle of afternoon thunderstorms, we are going to get that cool off. And then it is going to drop down tonight, a little bit warmer than it was last night, but we're still going to drop down to about 40 degrees. Thunderstorms throughout. If you're at any of our other resorts today, we're looking at temperatures in the lower 60s, upper 50s over in Vail, Keystone, Breckenridge, and Beaver Creek today. So a great time to get out, go play some golf with Dad. We got about 2 more days of this storm cycle still hovering through, and then we're going to move into a system where we're back to sunny skies, warming back up into the 60s on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So this weather report was brought to you by Beaver Creek Resort Company. Head on up there tonight, check out the ice rink. But let's first check out what Eric is doing for his Epic Discovery Morning.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Good Morning Vail. Streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
Thanks a lot, Michelle. Well, for today, as most days, I decided to go on a nice hike up my favorite trail, the Avon Overlook Trail, located on the north side of the highway here in Avon. And there's just an incredible amount of hiking trails all across our valley, but the thing that kind of links them all together is the abundance of wildlife that live in our valley. And you'll find unique wildlife sort of isolated to different zones within the valley. So if you'll look over there on the south side where Beaver Creek is, it's a little more pine trees, a little taller trees. That's mostly where you're going to find bears. There's definitely bears that have been spotted in Eagle Vale, and I know last year early in the morning there was one in the roundabout in Avon. But as I pan our camera to the west and then back to the south here, you'll notice a totally different change in the landscape. It's kind of more sagebrush, more deserty, and actually this is where mountain lions are more prone to live. If you come visit the Walking Mountain Science Center here, the first thing you'll notice as you turn onto their access road is a sign that says danger, mountain lions are in this area. And if you do encounter a mountain lion, some big tips to remember: you don't want to run away. Don't ever run away from the cats, because they are cats, just like your house cat. They're going to want to chase you, but they're a little more dangerous than a typical house cat. So what you're going to want to do is stand really big, clap, make a lot of noise. There's an abundance of food for them up here, so they don't want to attack you. You just want to frighten them away from you. They'll be more curious. And that's a little bit of wildlife tips for mountain lions. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to give you some tips about living in bear country, which is just across the highway on the south side over there. Stick around.
Let us put you in the spirits.
If you want great customer service and amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
And let us put you in the spirits.
Summer adventure begins in Beaver Creek. Hike, bike, jeep, climb, and discover the natural beauty of Beaver Creek Resort. Take in the alpine backdrop while jumping to new heights on the bungee trampoline and mining for treasures with gem panning. There's something for the whole family. Visit beavercreek.com/activities for more information.
There's something fresh going on at the Coyote Cafe. Sip an all-natural margarita and share some Coyote nachos. Really hungry? Jump into these fresh sizzling fajitas or one of our classically prepared Mexican dishes. Try our fresh, never-frozen half-pound burger, classic blue cheese, or go ahead and throw a little bacon on there. Not enough? You gotta try the signature Chili 14, 7 fresh peppers and 7 dried chilies combined to blow your mind. Freshen things up at the Coyote Cafe, Beaver Creek's first restaurant and bar.
Vail's most talented architects, builders, and interior design firms are creating some of the most spectacular homes in America. And our cameras will take you inside these homes and introduce you to Vail's most respected real estate companies specializing in high-end properties. Watch the Vail Home Show each day right here on Vail's TV8 or online. And remember, you can catch this show on the web anytime at vailhomeshow.com.
Oh baby, come on and say it now. Just let the words come out.
No calories, no sweeteners, all smiles. Bubbly sparkling water.
Welcome to Camping and Hiking in Bear Country. My name is Kristen Cannon and I'm a District Wildlife Manager with Colorado Parks and Wildlife. When you head out into Colorado's great outdoors, you're heading out into land that's long been home to black bears. Chances are you'll never encounter a bear, but it's best to be prepared and know how to prevent conflict. Most campsites west of I-25 are in bear country. Bears that learn that people have food will routinely visit campgrounds, picnic areas, and resorts looking for an easy meal. The best thing that you can do to prevent a problem for yourself and to help protect the bear is to make sure that bears don't get anything to eat in your campsite. Stash your trash. Never leave trash outside, even if campground dumpsters are full. Keep a clean camp. Bears are attracted to odors of all kinds and will investigate anything interesting in the hopes of finding food. Secure all food, coolers, and cooking utensils when you aren't using them, and especially before you leave camp for the day or turn in for the night. Keep a clean tent. Don't bring anything with an odor into your tent, including food, beverages, scented toiletries, gum, toothpaste, sunscreen, candles, and insect repellent. Literally anything that smells. Also, don't sleep in the clothes you cooked in. Store them with your food. Lock RVs and vehicles. Close your windows and lock your doors before you leave your campsite and at night before you go to sleep. Make sure not to leave any food sources visible. There is a worst, better, and best way to store your food, garbage, and items that have a smell, such as toiletries. The worst thing you can do is to leave these items out and easily accessible, unsecured. A better way to store these items would be in your vehicle. Try to utilize airtight containers and store any food out of sight, preferably in a trunk. Be aware that bears do sometimes break into vehicles in search of food. The best way to secure items that will attract a bear is to utilize bear boxes if they are provided, or certified bear-resistant containers. If you're at a campground that provides bear boxes, that's an indication that storing any kind of food or garbage in your car is inappropriate and dangerous. Utilize those bear boxes if you have them. When a bear comes into camp, try to chase it away. Throw small stones in its direction, but not directly at it. Use your car horn, an air horn, or a whistle, or bang on pots and pans. Make sure that when you do this, that the bear has an escape route. If you're backpacking or camping in an undeveloped area, make sure to store all food and garbage in either a bear-resistant container or between 2 trees, at least 10 feet above the ground, 4 feet away from each tree trunk, and 4 feet down from the top of the tree or any large branches. When hitting the trail, understanding a bear's natural behavior can help you avoid surprising a bear. Look for signs that a bear's been in the area. Tracks, scat, and shredded logs are all signs that you're in bear country. Be alert at all times and leave your headphones at home. Be extra cautious at dawn and dusk, when you're walking into the wind, when you're walking near a noisy stream, or when visibility is limited. A quick shout or a clap is an easy way to let bears know that humans are in the area. In late summer and fall, bears need to forage up to 20 hours a day, so avoid trails that go through berry patches, oak brush, or other natural bear foods. Keep dogs on a leash. An exploring canine can surprise a bear. Your dog could be injured or could come running back to you with an irritated bear on its heels. Keep children between adults and teach them what to do if they see a bear. Don't let them run ahead or fall behind. Double bag food and never leave behind trash or leftovers. Finding treats teaches bears to associate trails with food. Never approach a bear or offer it food. If you're out on a hike and you see a bear, enjoy this very special experience from a safe distance. If you're close enough that the bear lifts its head or changes its behavior, you're too close. For more information on what to do if you see a bear and other tips, visit www.cpw.state.co.us/bears.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, one great Rocky Mountain location.
That's a shot from the base of Keystone as they get ramped up for their epic Discovery summer activities that are going to be going on. They have one of the most kid-friendly villages in both winter and summer. Great place to take a family. It's just a short little jaunt over Vail Pass on I-70 to the east of us if you are visiting us in the valley. They're getting things ramped up here. We're getting things ramped up today as we are looking at an absolutely gorgeous Father's Day here in the valley. I've been out on a hike today, and let me tell you, it feels incredible outside. Starting off at 45 degrees, but the sun has been so intense. I'm going to say it feels around 60 up on this trail right now. And that's actually close to our high for today. Should be getting as high as around 62 degrees before declining into the evening hours. And similar to yesterday, you can expect some afternoon showers to kind of pop up and appear out of nowhere in and out throughout the afternoon. And looking into the evening hours, getting as low as 40 degrees. Again, potential for some showers this evening as well. Sunset right around the 8:35, 8:40 time frame. Now, if you are visiting Vail or Beaver Creek, you can expect mid-mountain temperatures in the mid-50s, 55 Vail, 56 Beaver Creek, and then Breckenridge and Keystone, kind of in the lower 50s. But their operations aren't quite fully going yet, so you're going to want to hang out at Vail and Beaver Creek. And looking ahead to the next 5 days, a couple more days of afternoon showers, and when we get to midweek, those afternoon showers should have finally moved out of our system, and we're going to have some incredible end of the week weather. Shouldn't see any precipitation Wednesday into the weekend. Boy, temperatures are really going to start to pop up as we get to the end of the week, and we get it to early next week, should be approaching the 70s. It's going to be incredible summer here. And thanks to the outlets at Silverthorne for sponsoring this weather. If you're going to make your way over to Keystone, where we started our weather with those views, make sure to stop at the outlets at Silverthorne and stick around. We've got more Good Morning Vail, including an incredible watch and win coming up in just a little bit.
Is Cooper outside?
I don't know. Cooper? Here, boy.
If your life isn't always practical, your carpet should be. You can relax with Lee's with our pet-friendly, stylish, and durable Lee's carpets. Backed by the industry's only 25-year no-exclusion stain warranty.
Don't worry. Carpet One's got this covered.
Oh.
Find your new Lee's carpet in stock now. We can install right away.
Geico makes it easy to get help when you need it. With licensed agents available 24/7. It's not just easy. It's having a walrus and goal easy.
The walrus! Ridiculous!
Yes! Nice save, big guy! Good job, Duncan! Way to go!
It's not just easy, it's Geico easy.
Duncan, stay up. No sleepies.
Hi, I'm Dan Talene, owner of Carrots Jewelers in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 35 years. Here at Carrots, our passion is exclusive custom jewelry, and we take pride in our one-of-a-kind designs. Carrots is a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry, accented with selected paintings, sculpture, and ceramics. For more on our custom designs, call 476-4760 or visit our website at carrotsvail.com.
So recently, my son's band was signed by a record label. A record deal? Unbelievable.
Why Blake and Chris chose Verizon.
Whenever we're about to get on a stage for a huge audience, I always give my dad like a FaceTime kind of moment before we do our thing. You see the crowd, you see the emotion. You know, he has that experience for the first time with me, and it's really important to me.
I created a rock star.
The network more people rely on gives you more. Like unlimited with Apple Music included, and iPhone XR on us when you buy the latest iPhone. That's Verizon.
Welcome to Boone's Wine and Spirits, where we're buying big, selling low, and having fun. This store offers the largest selection of beer, wine, and spirits. Alongside 42 cooler doors, this wide array of choices is accompanied by a knowledgeable staff and 5 in-house sommeliers. You are sure to find something that you cannot live without, or something you just have to try. Come on by, say hello, we hope to see you soon.
Oh, no.
Oh no. For all your car's big O no's, there's always a big O yes. Right now, buy 3, get 1 free on select in-stock tires with paid installation purchase. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
The Avon Recreation Center is truly a community center for not just a hub for the community and the locals that live here, but most definitely for our visitors that come to the valley. The Avon Recreation Center is centrally located truly in the heart of the valley. It's in the middle of Avon in its core next to picturesque Harry A. Nottingham Park. It's a 40,000 square foot full service recreation and leisure facility that we are, I must say, quite proud of. I really take a lot of pleasure seeing visitors and our locals come in the door. Generally, their first reaction is, wow, what a great facility. And once greeted by the front desk, feel very welcome and ready to enjoy the day at the Avon Recreation Center.
Hello. Hi. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Doing good, thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
The Avon Recreation Center is truly a full-service recreation center. We have a 40,000 square foot aquatics facility that features a 5-lane lap pool with dive well, leisure pool with small kiddie slide, lazy river, and 140-foot large water slide. We also have a 33,000-gallon leisure jacuzzi, steam room, and sauna for your relaxation. We also offer a full-service fitness facility upstairs that includes full line of cardio equipment, free weights. Our line of free weights and dumbbells goes up to 120 pounds, which I believe is the heaviest in the valley.
Come on.
Some of our recent upgrades include our new bouldering wall that's behind us. It's been a great addition to the rec center. Our state-of-the-art fitness equipment can satisfy any level of athlete up through and including an elite athlete. Summer is truly the place to be in Avon. Our addition of the beach and sand volleyball courts on the north side of the lake has become a real hotspot in the valley. It's just a great place to come down and bring the entire family. When summer comes to an end and the kids go back to school, we're ready for them with our after-school program. One of our main objectives here at the Avon Recreation Center, and something that we are very proud about, is our community Learn to Swim program. We offer swim lessons for all ages and ability levels, right up through kids' swim team and a USA traveling competitive swim team.
All right, 425.
Public recreation truly is the fabric of any community. I've seen lives changed by, in particular, young people that come and join our programs. People of lesser means are welcome and able to come to the Recreation Center and engage in activities that are truly life-changing, and we're really happy and proud to be a part of that. We see families come in and spend an entire day enjoying the pool, enjoying a workout, and our offerings outside. We would love to see you and your family here at the Avon Recreation Center. For more information, please contact the front desk at the Avon Recreation Center. That's 970-748-4060, or visit us on our website, www.avon.org.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
Welcome to Boone's Wine and Spirits, where we're buying big, selling low, and having fun. This store offers the largest selection of beer, wine, and spirits. Alongside 42 cooler doors, this wide array of choices is accompanied by a knowledgeable staff and 5 in-house sommeliers. You are sure to find something that you cannot live without, or something you just have to try. Come on by, say hello, we hope to see you soon.
This weather report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
Gorgeous Father's Day here in the Vail Valley, starting things off around 45 degrees, getting as high as about 62 degrees, and then that 30% chance of afternoon showers you can expect to roll in between the noon to 3 o'clock hour. It's not going to be anything overly significant, just a few little showers here and there, and then looking into the evening, temps are going to dip to about 40 degrees, so not getting below freezing. So that means we should see significant snowpack melt off 24 hours a day. Now panning our view out to the I-70 corridor, little thunderstorms across I-70, but very comfortable temperatures, 81 in Denver, 75 in Eagle, and then the mid-60s in Avon and Vail, between 69 and 67 degrees. Looking ahead to the next 5 days, we've got 2 more days of significant afternoon showers and high chance of precipitation before things start to clear off. The jet stream's kind of just been dead in front of Colorado, so the jet stream's going to pick up Tuesday evening, shift all those storms out. Gorgeous temperatures to close out the week. Now, I'm going to check in with you again with an Epic Morning Report.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Christie Sports Local Bike Shop with the Valley's newest full-service bike shop in Westvale and rental bikes available in Vale Village.
This is one of my absolute favorite wildflowers. You can find it in abundance across many of the high alpine trails here in Colorado. He's just getting ready to bloom. As you can see, those little blooms are still a little held up because they're not getting a ton of sunshine. But with the ample rain that we've got, you can expect a great wildflower watching season, especially on top of Shrine Pass. And I want to give you guys a little info about where I'm at today and how to access this. So I'm on top of the Avon Overlook Trail, an aptly named trail, as you can view all of Avon from here. And this is part of the Walking Mountain Science Center's, I like to call it sort of their scientific trail. You can access it just on the north side of the highway on the main Avon exit. You'll see that Buck Creek Medical Plaza. That's your signal to turn right, and then you make your first right and then just head up that access road, Walking Mountains Lane. It ends in a dead end, and that's where the trailhead starts. And from there, you can either walk around a very easy little nature walk, or you can do what I've done and take the mile trail up. It's a mile up, about 1,200 feet of elevation gain. So expect this to take between 15 minutes up to an hour if you've got some little kids with you. If you've got a multiple Father's Day celebration going on today, maybe Grandpa and Dad are coming up here, maybe it takes a little longer. Make sure you've got hiking shoes and plenty of water. It's fairly shaded, but by the time you get to the top of this Overlook Trail, there's no shade at all, and you're likely going to be very tuckered out after getting to the top of this hill if you're not acclimated. But you get access to incredible views across the entirety of our valley. There's ample wildflowers up here. You can even see some wildlife. There's deers that live down in the valley. It's just an incredible trail. You got to check it out. Now we're going to check out what kind of epic activities are going on at our various mountains.
Hey, maybe you have forgotten it was Father's Day and, uh-oh, what do I do for Dad? Well, one of the things you can do for Dad is go take him up to Game Creek Restaurant for a Father's Day brunch happening today. So just go ahead, make yourself a reservation. You might as well do it now, that way you can get in and get your time slot. And then today you get to take the scenic gondola up. You can dine al fresco, or you can dine inside and enjoy those wonderful views of the Mount of the Holy Cross in Beaver Creek. It's only going to be $48 for adults, $28 for kids, and like all dads, most of them love to eat, and you get that whole awesome buffet of such wonderful things to eat. So definitely something you want to check out with your dad. And maybe you've already made Dad breakfast and all of a sudden, what else can I get for my dad? Well, we're going to have that watch and win coming up, and you can always win some cool TV8 stuff for your dad.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
Is Cooper outside?
I don't know. Cooper? Here, boy.
If your life isn't always practical, your carpet should be. You can relax with Lee's with our pet-friendly, stylish, and durable Lee's carpets, backed by the industry's only 25-year no-exclusion stain warranty.
Don't worry, Carpet One's got this covered.
Oh. Find your new Lee's carpet in stock now. We can install right away.
Hi everybody, I'm Mark Sassy. I'm a TV host for Good Morning Vail and TV8. And when I'm not talking about the outdoors, I'm in the middle of the outdoors. I spend my free time on the rivers fly fishing. 49 degrees, 365 days a year. This is the wine cellar at Beaver Liquors. I've got David Courtney, the owner. Thanks for taking us downstairs today and showing us this amazing space. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so this space is actually 15 feet underground, and it's about 3,000 square feet. So when we're pumping, we have 1,700 different wines, but typically between 1,300 and 1,500 from everywhere that you can imagine. So the nice thing about this being underground is it stays temperate. So like you just said, hey, we're right now when we're filming this, we're at the end of January, beginning of February. It's about 49 or 50, but it never goes above 56 or 57 down here, which is extremely important for fine wines.
And you did say that what kills that wine is that dramatic heat to cold to heat to cold, but if you can keep it constant, it's going to make the wine last that much longer.
Yeah, the fluctuation is the wine killer. Long ago, when I first came to the store, we actually challenged people to buy wine from my store and buy wine from another store, and I guaranteed my wine tasted better just because of the way we stored it.
Wow. So your selection down here, you had mentioned earlier on in the interview, on a busy time, about 1,700 different offerings. From all over the world, is that what we're looking at? Do you have a focus? Like, what's hot right now for wine?
So what's hot right now, there's a few categories. So Portugal right now, believe it or not, is what I've been saying is the Malbec of 15 years ago. So Portuguese red still wines, everybody thinks of port and sweet. These wines are not like that. You can get a $12 bottle of Portuguese wine that kills it. And then, so right now we're looking at the 2016 vintage in the Rhone, so Chateauneuf de Pape and Côte de Rhônes, those are a little bit on the higher end, but that's what's pumping right now, Mark.
I love it. David, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
You might want to make it down here to the wine cellar at Beaver Liquors in Avon, or check out their website, beaverliquors.com. We'll be right back.
This weather report is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
Well, Minnie and I sure are enjoying the views this morning. Beautiful way to start the day, taking a nice little hike up the Avon Overlook Trail. Maybe get out with your dad early today, get a little hike in, celebrate Father's Day, get him some exercise before a big brunch somewhere. It's going to be a great day for that. As we're looking at the forecast for today, starting off around 45 degrees at 8 a.m., getting as high as around 62. And the big thing to note about today, it's very similar to yesterday and similar to what we're going to see over the course of the next couple days. Those afternoon showers quite prominent. I know yesterday I was out on the bike trails at about noon, and by 1:30 there was just a quick 5-minute downpour. So you're likely going to see that one more time. And this evening, lows at about 40 degrees, sunset right around 8:30, 8:40 time frame, plenty of daylight. Get out there and enjoy things with Dad, and just a slight chance of rain this evening as well. And now panning our view out, looking at the sorry, not that. Getting a little, getting wires crossed here. All right, what we're actually going to do is check out the resort conditions. If you are on Vail or Beaver Creek, expect temperatures in the mid-50s, about 55 to 56 degrees for those two resorts. And then looking ahead to the next 5 days, just 2 more days of afternoon showers to contend with. And then by the time we get to Wednesday, these systems should be moving out of our zone, and we should have absolutely incredible conditions, temperatures popping up later on in the week. Thanks to Supergoop for sponsoring this weather. If you're getting out there with Dad, make sure you're keeping his skin safe with amazing Supergoop sunscreen. And we've got an entire hour of Good Morning Vail coming up next, including an incredible Father's Day watch and win.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so
Good morning. Hopefully you are getting to wake up in Beaver Creek Village. Such a beautiful morning there. Hopefully you brought your dad up to the mountains to enjoy it for Father's Day. I'm Michelle Seymour. I'll be your host today, and we have Eric out for his epic morning adventures who we'll be checking in with. So lots of fun stuff going on at all of our mountain resorts, but I was going to talk to you about some of the fun stuff happening over in Vail. So Vail now has its mountain open for the summer, lots of cool things to do. So currently, if you want to go up to have the epic discovery experience, you need to go up through the Eagle Bond Gondola out of Lion's Head. And once you get up there, you have Game Creek Restaurant, you have the mountain coaster. I don't know if you have ever done the mountain coaster, the Forest Flyer, but it is phenomenal. So much fun to do with Dad and the kids. Everyone will have a great day if you want to go up there and check it out. And then, really exciting, starting this Tuesday night, we kick off in Vail at Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater, Hot Summer Nights. So these are free concerts hosted through the Vail Valley Foundation, and they have some absolutely wonderful bands. Boombox is going to be starting it all off next Tuesday. We also have the Whalers, Bone Diggers, so many awesome headlines at the Moe's Original Barbecue Hot Summer Night Concert Series. And then that is going to go from next Tuesday all the way through August 27th on select Tuesdays. So anyway, concerts start at 6:30, but the gates open at 5:30. Get there early, get some good seats. You can have a picnic. They have a bar. They have all sorts of awesome stuff going on there. Bring the whole family. Now, Eric is going to let us know some of the fun and exciting things about to start happening over in Beaver Creek.
Hey, thanks a lot, Michelle. That's right. In just a few days, this Thursday, the Beaver Creek Rodeo kicks off. And I've got a great view of the rodeo to show you guys. I can see them starting to set it up. If you see over there across the highway, you can see the grandstands of the rodeo and those couple white tents. That's right. It's almost rodeo season, and it's going to be going on almost every Thursday throughout the summer. They take a break for July 4th weekend, and then they take a break at the end of July for the Eagle County Rodeo. But the Beaver Creek Rodeo every single Thursday kind of starts off at the base of Beaver Creek Mountain. You can still see snow up there with a nice rodeo festival, and then you get a shuttle down to the town of Avon where the rodeo is. And this offers every event that you love about standard rodeos. There's bucking broncs, there's bull riding, and of course the kids' favorite events, the mutton busting where the kids chase around little lambs, and then there's the burro racing where teams of 4 kids try to get a burro to run, and let me tell you, burros don't want to run. They just want to be stubborn, so it's adorable to watch them pushing and pulling this burro. But it's such a great time. Who doesn't love the rodeo? We are a Western state. We love to celebrate the West. So come check that out every Thursday throughout the summer. And stick around for our entire hour of Good Morning Vail. We've got a great Father's Day watch and win coming up in just a little bit, plus plenty of epic morning reports and fun in the studio with Michelle.
There are those who choose a different path in life. A path of selflessness, of service. The path that leads to freedom. Do you have what it takes? Find out at goarmy.com/warriors.
There can be a lot of confusion as to how to make your home more sustainable and more energy efficient. And that's why Holy Cross Energy is the #1 place to contact to find out if your home is energy efficient. Brian, tell us a bit more about your auditing program.
That's absolutely right. The first thing you want to do, like you go to the doctor and get a physical exam, is to get this energy audit for your home or for your workplace. Our auditors will come out free of charge, conduct a look around the facilities using standard methods, and probably come up with 4 or 5 things that you can do that are real easy ways of saving electricity and managing your input on the environment.
And not as complicated as, say, replacing insulation or windows, but there's some much more simple things that
There are some easy things, changing lighting, having a controllable thermostat. These will all be recommendations. And then you can go to our website and get rebates for the new equipment that you may need through our programs and services. So it's a double bang for the buck.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Brian, for coming on. Definitely check out Holy Cross Energy, get an auditor to your house, and save some money.
This weather report is brought to you by Triumph Mountain Properties, luxury vacation rentals and residential property management in the Vail Valley.
That is a look at Vail Village this morning, and the sun is out right now, but we do have those clouds moving into the area. So wake up, do something nice for your dad, and get outside with him and go enjoy the day. We're starting off at about 45 degrees this morning. It is going to continue to warm up today, all the way up to about the low 60s, around 62 degrees. However, we are going to have some wind that pushes in with these clouds. And we're in that system where we have that thunderstorm system that tends to move through in the afternoon. And as those roll in, we will have some wind pick up with that. But overall, get out there, enjoy that day with your dad. We're only going to drop down to about 40 degrees tonight. So a great night to go walk around Bridge Street and enjoy a restaurant, take him out to dinner, and enjoy the rest of your weekend with him. Because it is going to be such a nice Father's Day to get out there and enjoy some quality time with Dad. If you're looking at coming up or going home through the I-70 corridor, do be aware that repaving project goes into effect again at 6 p.m. tonight, so get out early. But temperatures in 81 degrees in Denver today. It is heating up down there. And then all the way up to 75 in Eagle, 67 in Avon, and 69 over in Vail. So roads should be fairly clear other than that construction repaving project that goes into effect from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. tonight. So get outside, enjoy some of that time with Dad. It is going to continue to be rainy for the next couple of days. Same thing, that afternoon cycle of thunderstorms moving in. But once we get through Wednesday and Thursday of this next week, we're going to have that sun coming back out to us. So let's see if Eric is finding any sunshine in his epic morning this morning.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
Thanks a lot, Michelle. I am certainly finding ample amounts of sunshine this morning. It's gorgeous. There are some clouds moving in, though, like you said. But if you'll see in front of me, you can kind of see this big field of purple. That's all the wildflowers blooming up here on the top of the Avon Overlook Trail. And I'm sure a lot of your goals on Father's Day is to go find some serene, beautiful environment to expose your dad to. And as you're doing that, you have to realize that we also share these beautiful wildflower fields with a couple prominent big game predators. The first one I want to mention are mountain lions. They're a little more prominent on the north side of the highway, a little bit lower elevation where it gets to be a high alpine desert terrain environment. So where the sagebrushes are, just provide great hiding for mountain lions. Now, if you are hiking at dawn or dusk and encounter a mountain lion, some tips you're going to want to remember. You're going to want to stay as big as possible, so puff your chest out and your shoulders, clap, make a lot of noise. Don't run away from them. The cats are going to be curious. Now, luckily we have ample amounts of food for them. There are plenty of deer in our high alpine environment, so they're not going hungry. They're not going to want to eat you. They're going to be curious and want to play with you and chase you down and see what you're all about. So as long as you're making a lot of noise, maybe have a speaker and play a little bit of music if you are a little late on your hike and coming back in the dusk hours back to your home or your car, just anything to keep them away. And then if I pan a little bit slowly to the south side of the highway, north facing, you'll notice pine trees, larger trees, and that's where bears like to live. So these two apex predators, the mountain lion and the bear, they don't typically share zones. So the mountain lions tend to stay on the north side of the highway. The bears typically stay on the south side of the highway. We did have some bear sightings in Eagle Vale last year and then around the roundabouts around the town of Avon. So they are active. And right now they're just kind of waking up from their winter hibernation and looking for some food. And now we're going to check in with a little bit of a report, give you some tips on if you do encounter bears in the wilderness.
Hi, and welcome to What to Do If You See a Bear. I'm Kristen Cannon, a District Wildlife Manager with Colorado Parks and Wildlife. If you live or recreate in bear country, at some point you may cross paths with a bear. How you react to the bear depends on where you are and what the bear is doing. If you see a bear while out on a hike or away from houses and the bear is doing its own thing, then count yourself lucky to have seen a bear and just leave it alone. Make sure you make plenty of noise so the bear knows that you're there and leave the area. But otherwise, bears live in Colorado too and do not always require a reaction from people. Now, if you see a bear in your yard, next to your house, or in a city like Colorado Springs or Boulder, that's a different story. We want bears to maintain their natural fear of people, and one way to do this is to not let them feel comfortable near your house or in our cities. If you see a bear in your neighborhood, you will be doing the bear a favor by trying to scare it away. Bang on pots and pans, use an air horn, or even just clap your hands and yell to scare the bear off. Do this from inside your house through an open window or an otherwise safe location, and always make sure the bear has a clear escape route. In this example, you would not want to yell at the bear from the bottom of the staircase as you're blocking its only escape route. Instead, yell through an open window on the same side of the house to try to get the bear to move along. If you surprise a bear on the trail, stay calm and don't move. Never run or climb a tree. Let the bear identify you and move on its way. Talk in a normal voice, and again, make sure the bear has a clear escape route. If you see cubs, chances are mom is nearby, so leave the area immediately. Whether you're at home or on the trail, if a bear approaches you, never turn your back and run. Try to look big and back away slowly to a safe location such as a vehicle or another house. If you're on the trail, step off the trail on the downhill side and back away slowly until the bear is out of sight. Black bears will generally run away or climb a tree when they feel threatened. Keep in mind that a standing bear is only trying to identify you. If the bear pops its jaw or stomps a paw, it's definitely telling you that it needs more space. On the rare occasions when a bear has actually injured a person, it's usually because that person was blocking the bear's escape. Even rarer cases because it was trying to prey on a person. A bear that intentionally approaches people could be a bear that's food conditioned looking for a handout. In rare circumstances, it might be an aggressive bear. If you are ever attacked by a bear, fight back with everything you've got. Yell, throw rocks, use that bear spray if the bear is 40 feet away. Convince the bear that you are not worth the trouble. Black bears are naturally shy and retiring, and even a sow with cubs will most likely retreat when confronted. It can be a wonderful experience to see a bear in Colorado, but no one wants to cause the bear to lose its fear of people. If you're lucky enough to see a bear, snap that quick photo from a safe distance and then scare the bear away. You don't want to be the reason that that bear enters houses, causes property damage, or potentially injures someone. For more information on living responsibly with bears, visit our website,
www.cpw.state.co.us/bears.
Let us put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer. We got it!
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us.
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it!
So if you want great customer service and amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
We are here to engage our member communities and tell them about our programs that we have at Holy Cross with an emphasis on renewable energy and some of the other energy efficiency programs that we have at Holy Cross. What we've decided to do is provide members a free brat and a free beer. We're going to be doing events at each of our member communities. So in both valleys that we serve, and we encourage you to come, grab a beer, grab a brat, ask a couple questions. So 3 things. We're cleaning up our power supply. We're going to be providing you new opportunities to use electricity in a more environmental and cost-effective way. And we're going to be building up our grid to accommodate all these new demands and also be more resilient, more secure, and frankly, more flexible to meet the challenges that we face going on. We have always, for the last 80 years, strived to provide safe, affordable, and reliable electricity. And none of this new stuff that we're going to do is taken away from that. If anything, it's going to make it better. It's going to make it easier to do so. But we're also going to do it in a way which is more cost-effective, a way that is more sustainable, and frankly, a way that gives you more opportunity. Our goal is to put the power in your hands.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Vail Resorts.
I just love the incredible views on this beautiful morning, but I want to note, as we look off to the east, you can see some rain clouds off to the east in the distance. So that's something to be aware of today. As we check in at your local weather forecast, you will notice there is that fairly high chance of precipitation. Was in the form of afternoon showers, but maybe these showers are going to roll in a little bit earlier than expected, but temperatures starting off around 45 degrees. Let me tell you, it's been very comfortable on the walk this morning. They should be topping off between 62 to 65 degrees later on today. And then in the evening hours, temperatures are going to decline to about 40 degrees with that continued chance of precipitation into the evening hours. But I'm thinking This little rainstorm coming might be hitting me before we end the show today, but I'll let you know. I'll keep you guys updated as we go. Panning our view out to the I-70 corridor, Denver 81 degrees, Eagle 75. Showers fairly persistent across Denver to Eagle along I-70. Vail and Avon right in the mid to upper 60s though. And then looking ahead to the next 5 days, big thing to note, get a smile on your face if you're getting a little tired of the afternoon showers, because by Wednesday, this little storm system, this low pressure ridge that's been swirling around us should be moving out of our zone, and we're gonna have great weather on Wednesday. And thanks to Oakley for sponsoring this weather. And guess what's coming up next? That's right, the moment you've been waiting for. It's our Father's Day Watch and Win.
Watch and win. Hey, so much cool stuff today for Father's Day. Maybe dad needs a really cool little Christy Sports hat, or maybe he needs his little TV8 buff, which a great thing to do with these in the summertime is you get them wet in some cold water, wring them out, and then you wear them around your neck, and it keeps you cool while you're playing golf or fly fishing. Of course, we have Boost Oxygen. So this is pink grapefruit flavored Boost Oxygen. So pretty cool to check out. I actually have not tried one of the flavored ones like that. And then we have red energy bars. So really cool thing with these is they're dairy free, they're gluten free, soy free. So a really cool plant-based energy bar. And this is going to give you 10 grams of protein. So exactly what you need to really have that golf game play strong, or try something new. And then of course we have these cool little foldable glasses to easily stick in your pocket and take with you if you are heading out there. So I think you need to call in for your dad and check some of this out. So we're going to give this to the third caller. So all you have to do is call 970-754-8888. Again, third caller to call in gets to take all of this awesome TV8 swag home for their dad today, and you have something cool to wish him a happy Father's Day. So call in, let's see who's going to get it. I can hear the phones ringing in the background. So again, it's 970-754-8888.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Have you ever felt rug love? Shop at Rugs Benedict and find the rug you love for any room in your home. Our selection of imported, handmade rugs is unmatched, with over 1,000 beautiful area rugs in stock. You can find rugs to fit any room at any budget. Rugs Benedict in Avon has been serving the Vail Valley since 1972. Finding beautiful new area rugs has never been this easy and affordable. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know rugs.
Vail's most talented architects, builders, and interior design firms are creating some of the most spectacular homes in America. And our cameras will take you inside these homes and introduce you to Vail's most respected real estate companies specializing in high-end properties. Watch the Vail Home Show each day right here on Vail's TV8 or online. And remember, you can catch this show on the web anytime at vailhomeshow.com.
This is the Local Dish. I'm your host, Mark Sassy, and our adventures today have brought us into beautiful Vail Village. Within Vail, there's a myriad of different restaurants to tempt every palate. But one we're going to talk about today is called the Left Bank, amazing French cuisine. So we're going to head on inside. Chef Jean-Michel, he's also the owner. He's in the kitchen preparing something, and he said, when you get here, come and find me. So let's go find him now and see what he's cooking up. Chef Jean-Michel.
Oh, here you are.
Surprise, surprise, you're in the kitchen. How are you?
I was waiting for you to start cooking here.
Don't even tempt me. It looks so good. How is everything? Good?
Good, wonderful.
Yeah? So,
beautiful season. Everything goes well. And today we're going to be cooking a little bit of elk.
A little bit of elk chops.
Elk chops, some shallots, red wine reduction, and fresh mushroom.
Oh, wow, look at the mushrooms.
Just
beautiful.
Wild organic mushroom from Oregon.
And this is something that's on your menu every day?
That's something is on the menu every day, yeah.
Okay, let's walk it through. Tell us what we're doing.
Okay, we have a very hot pan here. Always need to be hot. Put a little bit of olive oil. And we had to add a little bit of butter to give some nice color to the meat.
You and the butter. You must be French.
And you see, I have something like this. And it has to be really hot in order to season the meat. So we're here, we're gonna season just a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Okay. You're gonna keep it like this for about, I would say, a minute. And turn it over, season again a little bit. And when
this is a pretty quick entree then,
isn't it? It is a very quick entree. It's called à la minute.
À la minute.
You make it to order. And when it's done on every side, like this, here we go. Turn it over, we're gonna take a plate. And we're going to let the meat rest for a little bit.
Let it take a little nap.
Yep, let it take a little nap, like this.
A meat nap.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And what we're going to do next is we do a little bit of shallots.
A little bit of shallots.
A little bit of shallots. A little bit of mushroom.
A little wild mushroom assortment.
Wild mushroom, and we're going to saute them a little bit like this. So just saute very quickly. And
à la minute.
À la minute. And after that, we're going to deglaze it with the red wine. We're going to put a little bit of au jus or brown stock.
Okay.
To finish the sauce.
Oh, it smells so good.
I like a little bit of rosemary, and you let this reduce very slowly like this for about 3 or 4 minutes. Never forget to
check.
Have a little taste. And when we're done with this, well, you put it on the bottom of a plate, and you just present your elk who's been hot and warm on top of it.
Oh, my mouth is watering. It smells so good in here, Chef. Can we head out to the dining room or the lounge and I can give it a sample?
Absolutely. Let's go have dinner.
Okay. Now, Chef, you were just preparing the elk chops in the kitchen. We come sit down in the lounge and a bunch more of delicious looking food shows up. What are we looking at?
We're looking at a lobster roll, a slider, an onion soup. Those are served in the lounge after 3:30 every day.
Okay.
You know, you can have a cocktail, a glass of wine or beer, and have a little small plate, a bite to eat.
And then everything on the menu, though, is available in the lounge.
That is correct.
You
we
can
do
have
everything
meals.
at 3:30. We can have an elk, we can have a Dover sole, a rack of lamb, you name it.
Okay.
If it's available, we can have it.
My mouth is watering. Let's dig in. Thanks for letting us come into the Left Bank today.
Cheers.
Cheers.
This weather report is brought to you by Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Elevate your adventure this summer at America's only mountaintop theme park.
That is a look at the Glenwood Cave at the Glenwood Adventure Caverns. Man, if you have not been up there, it is so cool to go inside the caves they have and look at all the natural formations of the stalagmites. It is a really neat experience for the young and old. And if you're adventurous, they have a version where you get to crawl through the caves and go to all these really cool spots. But they have an easy version where you just go in, check it out, they turn out the lights, they light it up. It's very, very fun to check out. In fact, with some of this rain today, this could be a great day to go check that out. So we are going to warm up to about 62 degrees today. Again, those clouds are sort of already starting to push into the area. So we are going to have those periods of thunderstorms scattered throughout the day coming through the area, probably more likely as we go throughout the day today. So just toss an umbrella in your bag, your car, or put on a lightweight, windbreaker sort of jacket. And we are going to have some winds pushing in with that moisture as well today. It's going to be a pretty mild evening tonight. We're only going to be cooling down to about 40 degrees tonight, so pretty comfortable. And then if you're coming up through the I-70 corridor, man, 81 degrees in Denver. What a warm, nice day down there. 75 in Eagle and in the 60s in Avon and Vail. So really comfortable. If you're waiting for some of that rain to get out of here, it's going to be around here for the next couple days. We still have some rain through Monday and Tuesday. Once we get to Wednesday, temperatures start to warm back up into the 60s with that sun coming back out to join us Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We're looking at low 60s throughout the week. Sunny skies, which makes it really nice to get out, take a hike, enjoy everything these beautiful mountains have to offer. So this weather report was brought to you by the Glenwood Mountain Cavern. So hey, a great day to go check that out. Get in a cave, get out of the rain. So lots more coming up. We're going to check in with Eric and see how that epic morning is going.
Adventure Park. Take a ride on the tram all the way to the Rocky Mountain top. It's awesome! Swing over the canyon, you'll swear you're gonna drop. Thrills, adventure, family fun. Get here just as fast as your car will run. Tons of fun here waiting for you at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
49 degrees. 365 days a year. This is the wine cellar at Beaver Liquors. I've got David Courtney, the owner. Thanks for taking us downstairs today and showing us this amazing space. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so this space is actually 15 feet underground, and it's about 3,000 square feet. So when we're pumping, we have 1,700 different wines, but typically between 1,300 and 1,500 from everywhere that you can imagine. So the nice thing about this being underground is it stays temperate. So like you just said, hey, we're right now when we're filming this, we're at the end of January, beginning of February. It's about 49 or 50, but it never goes above 56 or 57 down here, which is extremely important for fine wines.
And you did say that what kills that wine is that dramatic heat to cold to heat to cold, but if you can keep it constant, it's going to make the wine last that much longer.
Yeah, the fluctuation is the wine killer. Long ago, when I first came to the store, we actually challenged people to buy wine from my store and buy wine from another store, and I guaranteed my wine tasted better just because of the way we stored it.
Wow. So your selection down here, you had mentioned earlier on in the interview, on a busy time, about 1,700 different offerings. From all over the world, is that what we're looking at? Do you have a focus? Like, what's hot right now for wine?
So what's hot right now, there's a few categories. So Portugal right now, believe it or not, is what I've been saying is the Malbec of 15 years ago. So Portuguese red still wines, everybody thinks of port and sweet. These wines are not like that. Okay. You can get a $12 bottle of Portuguese wine that kills it. And then, so right now we're looking at the 2016 vintage in the Rhone, so Châteauneuf-du-Pape and Côte d'Arones, those are a little bit on the higher end, but that's what's pumping right now, Mark.
I love it. David, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
You might want to make it down here to the wine cellar at Beaver Liquors in Avon, or check out their website, beaverliquors.com. We'll be right back. Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics, specializing in what moves you.
Well, I hope you've been watching our entire Good Morning Vail and heeding our warnings about the potential for thunderstorms and rain today. As I was up on the Avon Overlook Trail, it in fact started to rain. So I decided to get under my favorite natural umbrella here, came down the trail a little bit, and now I'm going to hang out under a pine tree for right now so I can keep my our little broadcast pack a little dry, but it really just is indicative of how quickly things can change in Colorado and why it's so important to always make sure you've got the proper layering. This morning it was a little cold, it warmed up, but I love this waterproof soft shell from Helly Hansen that I brought with me today. Later on in the summer, I'll switch to just a light raincoat. It's always important to have that. We give you guys a lot of advice, and most of the time it's not just because we like giving advice, but it can help you out. And I usually am only at the top of the Overlook Trail when I'm talking about it, so I'm also going to take this moment to kind of show off just how steep this trail can be. And it's about this incline the entire way up. So you really do need to bring bottles of water with you and hiking shoes, and just be prepared to take your time if you're not acclimated to elevation, because it is a very steep trail, but boy, what a workout it can be. And I tell you who loves it, this little one here, Minnie, loves this trail just like I do. Thanks to Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery for sponsoring this epic morning. Now we're going to check in with what epic activities are going on our various Colorado mountains.
Hey, I wanted to talk to you about Bistro 14. So if you're looking for a fun adventure, take the chair or the gondola up out of Lion's Head, the Eagle Bond, and head up the hill, and there's an awesome restaurant up there that you can go with Dad called Bistro 14. And the nice thing is it's right beside Epic Discovery. So it's a very kid-friendly family restaurant. So you can go up there, enjoy your mountain coasters and everything else there is to do, and then get some lunch at Bistro 14. And they have these lunch and chairlift combos, really fun things. Currently, it is open for lunch, but starting this coming Friday, the 21st, it is going to be open in the evening for dinner as well. So it makes it just a really nice adventure. You can head up the gondola, and then you can stay out there for the whole afternoon, morning, and go right into evening with getting dinner just right over at Bistro 14. So it makes it a great time and experience for the whole family. So stay with us. We're going to have a local check of the weather.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
Well, they say April showers bring May flowers, but this year for us, April snowfall and May showers are bringing June flowers. Look at this gorgeous wildflower on the Overlook Trail that I've been hiking on. It's going to be a beautiful day. We just got to get through a little bit of morning rain as we take a peek at the daily forecast for the day. Now, we do have that chance of precipitation. I am fairly confident that we're going to get that out of our system early. So maybe you're having a great Father's Day breakfast or brunch. You're going to have the whole afternoon to get out there and enjoy some beautiful sunshine. Lows of about 40 degrees this evening. Again, little chance of precipitation, nothing too serious. And that 8:30 to 8:40 sunset, great stuff. If you are getting up to mid-mountain on Vail and Beaver Creek, expect temperatures between 55 to 56 degrees at those mountains. A little cooler in Breckenridge, a little warmer in Keystone. And looking ahead to the next 5 days, we've got a couple more days of afternoon showers and potential for thunder showers and precipitation in our forecast. Things are going to clear off on Wednesday, and later on in the week and pushing into the weekend, temperatures are really going to rise. We could be getting to around 70 degrees this weekend. We just don't quite have that long-term forecast visibility for that yet, but it's going to be an absolutely beautiful week once we get past these afternoon showers. Thanks to GMC for sponsoring this weather. We've got plenty more Good Morning Vail coming up right after this.
Na 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 na.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
Vail's most talented architects, builders, and interior design firms are creating some of the most spectacular homes in America. And our cameras will take you inside these homes and introduce you to Vail's most respected real estate companies specializing in high-end properties. Watch the Vail Home Show each day right here on Vail's TV8 or online. And remember, you can catch this show on the web anytime at vailhomeshow.com.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
The Epic Promise Foundation, at its root, is a way that we can all be part of something that's larger. To say to employees who really are in a moment that they need help, we've got your back. We're there for you.
Whether it's through emergency funds or educational programs, Epic Promise Foundation gives an opportunity for the company to reach out and lend a helping hand.
For a company to be able to step outside their box and support employees at this level is something that is almost unheard of.
The Epic Promise Foundation has made a huge impact on our family, and I couldn't be more grateful.
To be able to give you that little bit of cushion to go, okay, we'll be okay. I mean, that was huge.
Their offer to help was such a positive thing, and I'm so grateful for that.
I think it's about giving back, and it's about caring about our employees. If you're having a personal crisis, we're here to help you.
Epic Promise is a great part of what we do here at Vail Resorts. It speaks directly to two of our core values, which are do right and do good.
You know, we talk about the experience of a lifetime and really providing that for our guests, but also it's very important with our employees. That can end up being their experience of a lifetime, is the support that the foundation gave them to go ahead and push through a time of need.
Life can be hard, and it can throw you some real curveballs. It can be from a health crisis to a death in the family. If the foundation can take that little bit of financial stress off, it makes such a huge difference in the end.
I had just recently heard the story of Zach, who's one of our groomers here at Park City. He really needed some help financially with being able to purchase a cochlear implant.
Right before the start of the ski season, my cochlear implant broke. I felt lost. I lost my ability to communicate with people. The Epic Promise Foundation heard about my struggles and offered to help me, and I'm so grateful for that.
So I'm Jim Teeter. I've been with Vail Resorts Retail for 8 years. In March of 2016, I was diagnosed with brain cancer. When you're given news like that, you have to start from step one, which is, what do I need to take care of? And for me, that was easy. It's my daughter and my wife. And through the help of the Epic Promise Foundation, I was able to get a grant that was a huge financial help to my family and I, but more importantly was the connection and making me feel supported.
So the foundation not only provides money to people going through a hardship, we also provide educational grants for both the employee as well as the employee's children. One of our recipients is David Castillo. His father, Jose, has worked at the Marriott for over 17 years, and we're very pleased to be able to help that family send David to school and pursue his dreams.
El programa de Epic Promise, David tuvo la oportunidad de ir al colegio, lo cual estamos muy agradecidos.
Rebecca's story is pretty incredible. Here is someone who needed to drop everything and get to her brother who was in need of a bone marrow transplant.
I got there in the nick of time and could be a part of saving his life. If it wasn't for this foundation, I don't know how I would have made it.
The foundation is for everyone across the company. And the beauty of it is also that everyone can have a part in building it.
As an employee, you can donate money, of course, to the foundation. You can donate your time. You can also nominate a fellow employee, a coworker, to actually receive aid.
We can get thousands of employees across this company to pay it forward and support this foundation. That's what really takes this program to the next level.
We've been able to connect families at a time where they really needed to connect. We've been able to help people get to that next stage in their education. I can't even imagine where we're going to be at next year. It's going to be pretty amazing to see.
The idea of joining together to help support fellow employees just makes our connection to each other that much stronger.
Find your new floor today. We can install it right away. Our full-time staff of professionals will install your new floor to the highest quality standards. Your new floor comes with a lifetime installation guarantee. With over 150 choices of beautiful hardwood floors and luxurious carpet in stock now, you'll find the perfect new floor for your home. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know floors.
Christie Sports has 2 convenient bike shops in the Vail Valley, a new full-service shop in Westvale, and a rental shop on Bridge Street near Gondola 1. The experts at Christie Sports provide unmatched service and product knowledge, featuring mountain, bike path, and road bikes from Scott and Trek. Christie Sports has bike rentals for kids and adults, including free delivery. And expert mechanics guarantee 24-hour turnaround on basic tunes. When you need bikes in the Vail Valley, think Christie Sports.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. For all your car's big O no's, there's always a big O yes. Right now, buy 3, get 1 free on select in-stock tires with paid installation purchase. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
That is a look at the Beaver Creek Golf Course. And I bet there's a lot of dads waking up today hoping that they have a tee time already set up for them at the golf course there. Hopefully, if you are still going to make your dad a tee time, do it for an early one because we do have some clouds moving into the area. It is going to continue to warm up today. We're going to warm up to about 62 degrees this afternoon. But again, we are going to have these clouds pushing in with some scattered thunder showers going on throughout the day today. We're sort of in that cycle where we have these nice mornings throughout the day. We have some showers moving in a little bit more today than we've had recently. So just be aware, toss an umbrella in your bag. They are going to be scattered throughout. So You might hit them, you might not. Hopefully you'll have a great day. We are going to chill down a little bit tonight till around 40 degrees. Most of those showers should make their way out of here overnight. So a nice comfortable evening to take Dad out to dinner if you did not get him that tea time this morning. If you are coming up from Denver, we have temperatures in the 80s all the way down in Denver, and then in the upper 70s in Eagle. So really nice throughout the valley here. We're looking at 67 in Avon, 69 in Vail, 75 in Eagle, and 81 in Denver. So you should have pretty easy, clear driving conditions. These showers are going to stick around for the next couple of days, though. We're still going to have that precipitation in the area on Monday and Tuesday. It begins to move out of here. Once we get into Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we get back up into the 60s with some more sunny skies. So let's check in with Eric and still see if he still has the sun out there with him for his epic morning.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Good Morning Vail. Streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
Thanks a lot, Michelle. You know, I actually got rained on, but I can see some blue skies off to the west of us, so I'm sure these clouds will roll out. I want to give you guys a great view of the Walking Mountain Science Center campus here in Avon. You can see those buildings with solar panel roofs on them. Great kids activities, educational nature-based learning, also some fun games going on there. They've got a great little walking trail. This is a wonderful place to take your dad on Father's Day, and if your dad's taking a little long sleep and you're up watching Good Morning Vail, maybe you can drop some science on him. So every time I bring friends and family out here, I'm always asked, why does it look like a desert on the north side of the highway, but then on the south side where Beaver Creek is, it's very foresty, what you would expect a forest to look like. Well, that's because that's on the north-facing aspect on the south side, and we're on the south-facing aspect on the north side. North-facing aspects always get less sun than south-facing aspects, so less moisture evaporation on the south side north-facing. So that means these plants their roots need to go in the ground rather than those plants, they can go high because they're getting more water. So that's a little bit of science for you on this amazing Sunday, Father's Day. And we've got just a little bit more Good Morning Vail coming up right after the break.
Let us put you in the spirits.
If you want great customer service and amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor. And let us put you in the spirits.
Welcome to the land of those who do. $50 states, 50 bottles. Collect them all to get $100.
Summer is in the air, the warmer months are upon us, and in the studio today I've got Peggy Zieglin, and she is with the outlets at Silverthorne, and whenever she comes in, we know we have some great stuff to share and showcase and talk about, right, Peggy? Good to see you.
Hi, Mark.
Nice to see you.
You too.
You're glowing today. I love the plaid. You look great.
Thank you. Thank you. All from the outlets, of course.
All from the outlets. And our focus today is going to be talking about the outlets, and more specifically, one of the newer additions to the outlets, the Williams-Sonoma outlet.
Williams-Sonoma, it's the best secret you can ask for. I am so serious. Are you ready for this, Mark?
You kind of teased me a little bit.
These are my favorites. I want all these things. I bought some of these things.
You told me you bought some of these.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, what do we
That's all
have?
I can say.
Let's get into it.
Mackenzie Child.
Yeah.
How many of you out there have heard of Mackenzie Child?
I have about 5 minutes ago.
Okay. It's an heirloom. It's something you want to keep in your family. Gorgeous. However, outlets at Silverthorne, Williams-Sonoma, discounted. Now, I can't promise you it's going to always be there, but I'm just giving you a head start. If I was you, I'd start driving.
So if someone's like, oh my God, they have Mackenzie Childs, they could walk into the store and there might be a whole shelf. There might be one unit. There might be one thing or nothing, but it comes and goes.
It comes
depending.
and goes. Some of these are internet returns. Some of them they just get out of stock. But all I can share with you is this. It's 40% off the last price. So for, let's say, this amazing stock pot, which look at this floral design. It's amazing, right?
It's super cute.
So its last price
Really
was marked $180. You'd get 40% off that. That would be $108. If you use your VIP savings card, you'll get an extra $20 when you spend $150. So the little teapot here in the checkered design, which they are traditionally known for, will be about $65. I would go in like with your friend, like you can go in with me, and we could buy a couple of these so we can get the
which
extra
one
20.
would I be taking home?
Well, I don't know, because the checkered one I have, I'm ready to mix floral into it because
love
it
it.
is amazing. Okay?
Okay.
So that's the deal there. And let me show you another amazing deal. Don't pass up clearance. Don't. Big mistake. Like these amazing glasses, okay?
Looks like glass, doesn't it?
Right, it does. Okay, so this was on clearance, $1.94 before my extra 30% off.
$1.94.
Is that practically free?
So that costs you like
About
$1.30.
Right.
And you never know. You might see a set of 2. There might be a set of 3, a set of 8. But
Who
these
cares?
are. It looks.
They're
like,
amazing.
Yeah, they're
I
beautiful.
use them all the time. This breakfast tray I picked up for, are you ready? $10. This is Williams-Sonoma. Might have a scratch here.
Is this your personal one?
Yes.
I love it.
Yes, I had to buy it.
I love it.
It has legs and everything. I'm hoping someone will serve me breakfast in bed, but I don't know.
Somebody should. If you're listening, Peggy gets breakfast in bed for Mother's Day.
Please, something. I don't know. It didn't happen this Mother's Day. But anyway, these fabulous dishes, they are like impossible to break.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
they
my gosh.
look like they're ceramic, too.
I know. They
You
are
could take these,
gorgeous.
You can honestly take these on an outside picnic,
Yes,
camping.
you can. You can.
And then you can also have a beautiful place setting at your house
These
outdoors.
are the traditional Williams-Sonoma designs that you'll see like for summer. So about $14 a plate before any extra discounts. And here they have some of their gorgeous, this would be great for margarita. I would even put ice cream in there if you want to. Make
ice
it really
cream,
fun.
a root beer float.
So these are 5 or 6 of them would be $89, and then you'll get your extra $20 off. So, I would say it's just an amazing store. Go in there, get the stuff while it's hot, and when you can, pick up some of these amazing deals and steals.
Like Peggy, you said, now people don't expect to see Williams-Sonoma discounted, and this is one of the newer stores once again. What village is Williams-Sonoma?
Okay, well, first of all, let me remind you, this is outlets at Silverthorne. There's only one in the state. You're not going to find it anywhere else. So you must go to outlets at Silverthorne, exit 205. And you will actually find that right next to like Columbia.
Okay.
So right there next to Columbia, Bath and Body is down from it. You'll see it. Go in there and plan on spending a long time. It's like a huge warehouse full of deals.
I love it. Peggy, good to see you.
You too.
Once again, stop by first. Stop by the customer service station. Get your Outlets at Silverthorne VIP card. You're going to get even more additional savings, not just on Williams-Sonoma, but on just about every one of the stores at the Outlets at Silverthorne at exit 205.
Well, happy Father's Day from myself, from Minnie the Golden Retriever, from Michelle, from all of us at TV8. Get out there and enjoy a fabulous Father's Day. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, we got a great show in store for you tomorrow, tuning in live starting at 7 a.m. We're going to have Dan Smith from Vail Mountain Rescue on the show, as well as Engel and Volkers showing off a great property or giving you advice on how to prepare your property for being sold, or just what the situation in our high alpine real estate market is. Get out there and enjoy yourself. I think the rain's going to be done for the day. It's going to be a great day for a Father's Day celebration.